I'm Grandpa Boot. I got tired of living in the city, so I decided I wanted to come to the country. So this is the country.
Grandpa Boot is a farmer running a homestead in rural Western America. Did I mention he's built it all by himself? As of late, a question's been on my mind. How much work actually goes into building a homestead from scratch? I guess there's only one way to find out. Alright y'all, picked up Noah. Noah, show yourself.
What's up?
He's gonna be helping me video. So we're headed down to the farm right now, should be fire. We embark on this thing called life.
That's right.
Now leaving the city behind, we were on our way.
I don't know just what to say. My baby ran.
After driving a good bit, we stopped and got dinner in a small town.
How many subscribers?
75. It's my second video, so.
No, you're good.
We never know, bro, you know? It's just like the algorithm just says you're blessed.
Oh, Plasma Torchic. My name is Matthew.
Matthew.
Minimum wage worker.
Matthew.
On the grind.
Matthew's on the grind. Matthew's on the grind and he's a great dude.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, bro. We said goodbye to our new friend Matthew and continued on.
Then when I was driving to work, a fool.
Yeah, so that's his tractor right there.
Fine living right here.
Fine living, dude. This is like roughing it, man. Dude, like, just listen. Like, nothing. Like, you can hear the highway kind of, but like...
Dead silent.
Dead silent, dude. You see him? Oh, you ain't in here. You're over there. Gotcha. We had an early morning ahead of us. So after Grandpa Boot set us up with a heater, we went straight to bed. I think we're literally just in the car. We're so bored, just trying to like, it's not baddies. Yeah. We're trying, but please respond. Okay. Me and Noah may have stayed up a bit later than we should have. It is 6:45 a.m. It is 26 degrees here. We're pretty tired. We stayed up really late. The country don't give two craps if you're tired. And if G-Pod taught us one thing, it ain't easy.
I'm Grandpa Boot. This is my farm. There was nothing here when I came except the land, and at the far end up there, just this side of that house, gated pipe system. No power, water, anything here. I've met a lot of people that think it's romantic and they wish I could do what you're doing. Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't, when you find out what I went through.
I just heard a rooster. We ate some quick, darn good breakfast and wasted no time getting to the tour.
All right, lesson number one. It's nice to have some power. Power comes down, comes up into the meter, and that's it. After the meter, it's on me. The line comes down, comes out. I can kind of show you how it goes. Comes out to about right here, and then down to where the car and the truck is, and then it angles straight across to those poles over there. So that's the main breaker.
You had to put this whole thing in, right?
Yeah, I did it all. That's another thing. The power company cost $12,000. I saved a lot. I probably did my whole main line electrical for probably $3,000.
A lot better than 12.
Oh yeah, a lot better than 12. And that's what's enabled me to kind of survive, is cutting expenses by doing a lot of the labor. On the other hand, if you're afraid of it and don't know what you're doing, then you better learn or don't do it. When I wanted to get water, I was really worried about having some water, so I did find a driller. It was winter time. It was getting cold, the ground was freezing, so I took concrete blankets and I covered the whole area.
So Grandpa, what do you like do showering wise then, for taking showers out here?
Well, I did do a DIY shower in the pump house. You just use a dipper. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but you get by, you know.
Do you have like warm water in there?
No, put it in a bucket, just put a heater in there.
Oh my gosh.
And you can get those heaters, you just plug them in. I can usually take a bath on 3.5, 4 gallons of water. You learn.
This is the pantry?
Yeah, so to speak.
Oh my gosh.
A nice pantry.
And you have a fridge in here.
Yeah.
This is working fridge?
Yeah.
Hey, Grandpa, since we talked about the electrical over there, you want to show us the panel now?
Yeah, let's look at it.
We can take a better look at it.
Here's the 250 wire coming in, and man, that stuff is stiff, I'll tell you.
And this is running all the way underground, all the way over there. Through like a pipe?
375 feet,
wow.
roughly.
Okay, Grandpa, so this is the big part of your farm, so walk me through how you did this.
Well, obviously you need a place to get out of the weather, to work. Actually, I did almost everything myself. Me and we hung the sides and did the roof and pretty much everything.
So what is this? I see like you kind of have a loft area up here.
Right. Lounging area.
Okay, so it's going to be kind of your new living quarters.
Yeah, man cave, I guess.
What did you do for like the first few months?
No, first about 7 months I lived in this. And this was my home sweet home. My wife, she lost her job. She slept in the back. I slept in the front. We ran a cord through the door here and we had a heater in there. And then she got her job back. She stays in town during the week. And I stayed down here, let's see, it was May to January to where we built the pump house, but at least it was inside.
Was that rough, those first few months?
Yeah, it was an adventure. It was a camping trip.
Yeah, for sure. So Grandpa, what do you do with your tractor? Like
Everything.
everything?
I used it to lift the rafters. So this is my buddy. We do everything.
You have a name for it? Just the tractor.
Cat.
Cat.
It has been a really good tractor, actually.
It looks kind of comfortable in there.
It's pretty comfortable. It's got a heater in it.
So were you in the beginning, were you ever kind of hanging out in here sometimes?
Yeah, to get internet.
I remember that. You would call us and you'd be like, yeah, I'm in the tractor right now.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like I knew my grandpa lived out here, but dude, I can't imagine just like starting from nothing and just moving out here, dude. I had completely forgotten we were going to be working that day. So while G-Pa loaded his truck, we grabbed the camera gear. Hey, Grandpa, how long have you had this truck for?
Pushing 31 years.
31 years. Gosh.
It won't die, you know.
Yeah.
I got it used and it had 119,000 on it, and the odometer was broken. That odometer, that went out at 50,000. I drove it for a while longer, some years, replaced it again. I put like 2 or 3 odometers and I've all died at 50,000.
So how many miles does it have right now?
Probably, it could be 500,000, I don't know. It could actually be that much.
I believe
Probably 400K anyway.
Yeah.
Still going strong.
Speaking of truck, I know for a fact the last time we came here, my mom asked him the same question.
Is this the same truck you've always had?
Yeah.
Okay, Grandpa, you think we're about ready to head out?
Yeah, one thing to remember is it always takes 3 or 4 times as long as you think it will. All right, you ready for some fun?
Yes, sir.
Let's see how much we can have.
Let's see. Let's go.
So baby, meet me down by the Roanoke River where the cool dark water meets the full moonlight. If we can sneak away, maybe we could be together. Can't nobody stop love tonight. So baby, meet me down by the Roanoke River where the cool dark water meets the full moonlight.
Grandpa, you think it's gonna get much warmer today?
No, this is one of those days where you just got to suck it up and do what you got to do, you know. Speaking of which, you ready to do the dirty here?
Yes.
Okay, there's the plan just so you get where we're going.
Okay.
This dirt down here has got to come off the sides so I can get in there and put the sides on.
So what is this gonna do? What is this for?
Essentially, sometimes they fill the darn canal up almost to that bolt. See all the mud that I pulled out?
Yeah.
All that mud is in there. So this is my structure. You might not be able to appreciate what's going on in here, but that mud is like 3 to 4 feet deep, solid mud. I spent 2.5 hours yesterday. You could see back in the corner where it was about 1 foot higher. I don't know if you can see it, that piece of plywood. I was standing on that. If you don't do that, you'll sink clear up to your crotch. I'm gonna guess there's 4 yards or better of mud in there. Here's what I'm pulling out of it. Filling the whole dang canal up almost with dirt.
Essentially, all he was trying to do was build a wall to keep the mud that he had spent so much time taking out from getting back in and going down his line. Seems simple enough.
Bed is not cutting into the cement at all. So choices, I guess, are go get a new bed, or I could try to sharpen it. Since we're here, let's try it, see what happens.
So this was, in the videos that I'm gonna put on the screen, this was all filled with dirt. If you look down inside of it, you can actually see the line, like up to there, that's how deep it was. I'm just looking at like all this stuff. I mean, there's a lot to know out here, isn't there?
Yeah, actually, it's more complicated than a lot of people think. You got to be a businessman, you got to be a hydrologist, you got to be a mechanic, construction. It's endless. It's challenging, it's fun, but it's taxing. Well, folks, we're at an impasse. They can't do anything else unless they can hammer drill those bolts in and secure things. So,
with no work left to do, we headed back to the farm. Thank you so much for having us. It's so awesome. We've been down here a few times, but seeing it actually kind of unfold is so awesome. Just so proud of you, Grandpa.
Well, you make me step back and kind of look at what I'm doing, you know. And
it's very admirable, you know, like just coming out, dropping literally everything, and just everything you have here, you did yourself.
You know, from that standpoint, it is gratifying, but it's a lot of work. A person has to recognize that the cost, the time, it's a big sacrifice, and is that really where you want to put yourself? Hope maybe some guys out there pick up some ideas that help, you know, direct them in the best place.
Well, thank you, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Give you a hug. Oh.
You're big as me now.
What?
You're big as me. You can wear my coveralls.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Boom. That's good. You think we got it?
Yo, peace out, Grandpa. We'll see you soon.
Look forward to it.
I'll see you soon.
My grandpa has always been one of my heroes. He's a prime example of what hard work looks like. He is by far one of the most driven, hardest workers I know. He's absolutely part of where I get my drive from. If I could live up to a quarter of what he is, well, I'd be set. Spending the day with him also changed the way I look at the world. I mean, he's one guy out of 8 billion just doing the best he can. Makes me wonder how many other stories are out there just waiting to be told.